her in the first place, you know? Did he go to Pedo Island or something like that? Yeah, anyway, we'll see how it's all tongue-in-cheek, isn't it, really, until the SHIT really does hit the fan. But, you know, if you can't do it, send for me, because I said I've never heard my grandfather's voice, so, you know. I'll just say to him, maybe I should just say to him, give me a recording of my grandfather's voice. Yeah, I understand they probably gave him 2 sentences out of the Bible before he went off to war and said, you know, if you're being tortured, use this phrase. If they keep treating you well and all that in the POW camp and whatever, use this phrase. You know, it's easy to, if you find it hard to remember this line, well, you can find it in the Bible. They've got these Gideon Bibles all over the place. They'll have one in the camp somewhere. Blah, blah, blah. You can plough through read the whole Bible. You'll find those 2 phrases eventually to remind yourself of them. Blah, 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 blah. But they didn't think of making a little tape recording of everybody saying those 2 phrases. That's all I needed. A sentence or 2 of my grandfather saying something. I could do the rest myself with my musical mind. I could have him talking to me for the rest of my life with his accent, with his voice. I don't even know what his accent was, you know. So as I said, if you're having trouble with these mofos over there, send for me. I think with the wisdom of Solomon, the question will always be the same. Have you done a good deed for anyone else in your life before? And you better pray it was fairly recently, in the last 10, 20 years or so, and that person is still alive. And we'll summon that person and say, did this person really do a good deed for you at the time? Could they have done a little bit more? Would you like to pull the lever with me, or would you like to stop me from pulling the lever? And I think the best punishment is to ask them, have you got any last words to say, and just pull the lever as soon as you've said that sentence. I think that's probably the best punishment for some of these people. Never hear from them ever again. Yeah, no name McCain. Yes, exactly. Wait till we find out what he really got up to. I think you're going to be shocked. But anyway, this is not on the planet anymore as far as we know. Could be down at Gitmo. They could be goats milk waterboarding him every single day for the rest of his life. You don't know, do you? Till the full truth finally comes out. But yeah. Anyway, as I said, that's about it for this one. I think I've said as much as I can. Yeah, 1 minute left on the thing, so I'm just talking out the time on this thing. So 2022, I'm going to attempt to go full retard. They say you shouldn't go full retard, but I'm going to try and do it, because I think it might be paradigm changing. And it should be an interesting year, by the way, 2022. Once people wake up, I think it's going to be very interesting. What's that Chinese proverb? May you live in interesting times. Well, I think 2022 are going to be interesting times, especially with all the people that have been jabbed. They might be waking up to serious decisions to make. Anyway, that's about it. Over an hour, and the work will start fairly shortly, so you have something to watch, I think. I'll probably film as I get my supplies together. As I said, I need some really fine sand. I've got to go back to that K140, 140 micron Keo size sand that they used to make before they moved back to their parent state of Victoria a few years back. Half a decade ago now, I think it was, maybe longer, since they've been in this state. But anyway, we'll look into that with a separate video, and we'll go from there.